What up, dudes? Johnny here with the fourth setup video, which is gonna be with my Bone Necromancer this time. So this is gonna be a long one because I have different gear and different stuff. Like even the fastest that I could do it's probably this is gonna be probably the longest video of all of them. I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but let's see. So Enigma, normal Enigma. Again, as I said with my Trapper, I'm strength bugging my characters with a 30 strength amulet all the time. So I haven't put a single point in strength. Maybe I've put 1 or 2 points just to go to like 156 exactly. So pretty much this is my main setup for vitality stuff. Oh, I actually have a nature piece as well. So versus Hammerdin, for example, versus certain necromancers, I use that. Unfortunately, I don't have enough gold here to buy my mercenary. On my mercenary, I have a Spirit of Phoenix so that I can tank more. So let me see now. Let me see. Right. In this setup, you're using, like, this is versus Hammerdin, okay? So you're using Oak. All you need to do to change, in order to play versus, you know, necromancers without Oak, is just put Vulkathos where nature piece is. So that's pretty much it, and then you bow. And I have 4040 life right now, which is usually, it actually, even with this life, because for the most part you shouldn't be able to tank 4 hits. You should die from the 4th hit most of the time, but here and there you're able to survive with like 20 life or so. So this is pretty much my legitimate setup versus, you know, low gear necromancers. Or sometimes I don't even use the Jack circlet, I use this one, for example, to have even less life. So because some necromancers, like the majority of the necromancers that don't have too good gear, can only tank, you know, 3 hits and then they die from the 4th. Because they don't have like over 4,000 life. So in order to play fair with them, I'm playing like this, for example, something like that. But if I want to play versus a super like beefed up necromancer, I'm using Spirit of Phoenix, which is on my Merc, and that way I have additional 110 life. So my total life is 4,150 or something like that, in which case I always tank 4 hits versus those necromancers. So that's to equalize the grounds, literally. But right now I'm with normal Spirit. And yeah, so normal Enigma, Jack circlet with life and mana, and faster run walk, 20 faster cast rate amulet, with dexterity and life. I don't really need the dexterity, I just bought this because it was cheap. I mean, it was maximum life and, you know, just some dexterity. I don't need strength and I don't need mana too much, and pretty much I don't need almost anything, like except from, yeah, I don't need anything. I could need mana, but actually the best thing that I could use right now on this amulet is life replenish. If there was an amulet with 60 life and 10 life replenish, it would cost so much, probably like 10,000 forum gold or even more, that, you know, it's not, I can't afford it. So pretty much this is the best option. Like, it gives me the most life and it's just dexterity. I don't really need dexterity anyways, but what can you do? So this is the amulet. I'm by no means, I'm a full vitality necromancer, so don't get any ideas that I'm max block or something. This is my life mana ring for versus necromancer and Hammerdin. I have another ring in stash, which is strength, life, and no resist, and Vulkathos right now. Bloodfist, I mean, the best setup is pretty much with Bloodfist. You save so much life and so much you know, inventory, faster hit recovery from inventory and stuff, that it's pretty much is the best option. Like 55 hit recovery and then 30 from this, so you only need 5 hit recovery small champ to reach the 86 hit recovery breakpoint. And this allows you to just use, you know, not have boots with hit recovery, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Aldur boots, for the most part, these are the, you know, the boots that I use for almost all the setups, literally. There's very few setups. There's literally only 2 setups that I actually don't use them. I have these ones here, which are low strength requirements, but they're pretty shit, to be honest. I mean, it's 20 faster on walk. That's why I don't use them, because they only have 20 faster on walk. That's why I use them very rarely. But for the most part, yeah, Uldur boots, and then HOTS versus, you know, energy shield sorcerers and stuff like that. And these boots, I don't even remember. I think I used them versus Ghost because of the 70 poison resist. I used them versus Ghost Assassins just to, you know, to have maximum poison resist, to make sure that I don't need too much damage from the whirls that much. And yeah, so excuse me, for the most part I'm using Uldur boots, Arachnid Mesh, and that's pretty much it. And white, so my white is with 3 spear, 3 spirit, 2 golem mastery. Golem mastery by far, in my opinion, the best add that you can have, because golem, you know, golem is very important in a lot of the matchups, and the more your golem tanks, the better. So if your golem has more life, and you know, if your golem has more life, there's more chance that it will tank more. Even though in Necromancer versus Necromancer, it doesn't really matter that much, because you know, the majority of golems just tank 2 hits when they're bowed, when they have bow, and they die from the third all the time. So that's pretty much it. Unless you're a noob or you're a low level Necromancer and you don't have enough points to put in Golem Mastery and Summoning Resist. Even though I would put Golem Mastery and Summoning Resist before I even max out this stuff if I'm struggling, because it's very important that your Golem tanks enough. Versus Necromancer, versus Hammerdin, for example. Versus Hammerdin with an Oak, you can literally, you know, chase them at some point. When they get low life, when the Hammerdin gets to low life, like 20-30%, you can literally just go and chase them, as long as they, you know, you don't catch them in a situation where they've spammed 3 hammers already or something like that. You can just go and chase them and, you know, and stomp them. And you know, pretty much make sure that you can make sure that with the Oak and everything, the Golem and bow, the Golem tanks so much it will tank like 2 hammers, and then unless your Oak dies with it or something, I mean, literally you can just tank. For the most part, if the Hammerdin gets to low life and you're full life yourself, you can just chase them at some point, as long as everything is, you know, has bow and stuff. So yeah, this is the Vitality setup. Let me go into the Trapper setup. Trapper setup, Cham, Lorun, Hoto. I'm using Hoto. A lot of people use white, but I don't have enough gear to use white. I don't have enough resists. I mean, I don't have enough... I don't have enough resist for the fire damage, for the fire resist. That's the main reason why at least I want to have, you know, fire resist maximum on the main side. That's the main reason. I mean, I have enough fire resists with the, you know, with the white to use. The problem is that if I use white, I can't use. Look at what an amulet I'm using. I'm using a faster on walk, max life, all resist amulet. So I'm getting this 90 no resist because I don't have, as you remember, my amulet doesn't have resist, it has dexterity. So I need all the resists I can get, and I can only get that resist, that 19 resist from this amulet with my Hoto, because it gives more, it gives, you know, 20 more faster cast rate. But it works out well in general because, let me get like, so I'm getting Wisp as well, and that's pretty much it. Right now, as you can see, I'm lacking on fire resist big time. Like I have 40 fire resist on Switch. So, but it's still not a huge deal. I mean, unless you get caught in a super like dodgy situation, you can always escape. Let alone that right now I have 125 faster on walk. Not many necromancers have that much. Like the majority have 105. Right now I have 40, 85. 115, 125. So 125, more than enough to escape from any situation with you with weapon switch glitch, and you get life replenish and all that type of stuff with the HODL. So it's pretty good, all in all. And of course I have exactly, look at this, like I've calculated everything, and I've come to the to the exact number, literally, because Spirit gives 35, and Anya takes out only 30. So literally when I take this, we should add 5 more resist. So when I take this, you see I have 75, and when you add another 5, I literally got exactly the right amount of resist, exactly the right amount of stack. I reach 80 light resist exactly on my offside. So yeah, that's cutting it close, but yeah, it's okay. That's how it works. I mean, that's what I'm lacking on. I'm lacking on resist. I need something like, I need a circlet. See the circlet? It's okay, but I need a circlet with the same life, but maybe additional fire resist instead of this useless enhanced damage, or something like that, or a rare ring with strength, life, mana, and all resist and fire resist, or something like that, or fire and lightning plus 20 resist, something like that. So yeah, this is the trapper setup. Let me go with the durability setup. So durability setup is this circlet, this Raven Frost, and then this. Right. Nothing else changes. This is my durability setup. At the moment I'm rocking at 16, 31, 39 damage reduction, and most importantly I have an oak. So this is versus barbarians, versus telesmiters and stuff like that. That's my setup for those, and chargers and all other crap, or and the boar Amazon and stuff like that. So this is my setup for them. My setup for druid, elemental druid, is totally different. So I'm using white. I'm taking this hit recovery. I need the 30 cold resist from the gloves. So, and I need an additional cold resist from a few small champs, and you will see. I'll tell you why in a second. Using those. I need this ring. I need those hit recovery. Right now, as you can see, I reach exactly, when I take off 30 resist from Anya Bug, I take this off and I have 75 cold resist, exactly. So that's what you need. You need 75 cold resist so that Hurricane doesn't stun you. As you weapon switch and the druid drops around you, if you have less than 75 cold resist, you will take damage, too much damage from the Hurricane, that occasionally it will just stun you. So like as I weapon switch, it will stun me and it will actually bug out my weapon switch, okay? So pretty much that's the main reason why you have 75 cold resist. You try to reach 75 cold resist. And right now I have the same amount of damage reduction as with the normal setup. It's just that I have more damage. I don't have oak because you don't really need oak, because when a druid stomps you, the Hurricane just literally makes your oak die instantly. So pretty much you don't really need that. You don't really need oak versus druid. And right now I have 40, 85, 115 faster than walk. So right, yeah, 115 faster on walk. That's what I have right now. So yeah, this is the druid setup, and I think that's about it, really. I don't remember what am I doing versus ghost. Let me quickly try to remember what am I doing versus ghost. Versus ghost, I need damage reduction as well, but I also need this off. This, I need oak for sure, so I'm gonna keep that. Versus ghost, I need oak. I need 40, take that out. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 125, right? I don't need this. And then right now I have cannot be frozen, I have 39 damage reduction, I have 75, yeah, and right now instead of this I'm putting, actually wait, 55, 60, 70, okay. Oh yeah, I can now put those, and then I can put this for even more resist. So how much resist do I get now? If I go on switch and I take off this, how much resist do I have? I think that's a bit too much anyways. I can actually use this for, right. At the moment I have enough poison resist, like after Anya bug I have enough poison resist, I have 39 block, 39 damage reduction, and I have an oak on my main, you know, on the main setup. So, and I have 20, 60, 65, 70, 80, 95 faster on walk, which is, it's okay. Oh no, not 95, 105, because I'm using a faster on walk amulet. So all in all, everything is good, because I'm actually using, you see, 55, 65, 70, 85, 90 faster hit recovery. Everything works out perfectly actually for this setup, as it seems. So like I have very good stack. Look at this. On the main side I have like over 70 stack poison resist, and then on the off side I have over like easily like 40 stack or something like that. So there's no way, like after I die I'll still have maximum fire resist, and I have, you know, 105 faster on walk, and everything is good, everything is Gucci. So this is the ghost setup with 105 faster on walk and 39 damage reduction. Very, very good, as it seems. And enough cold resist as well. For actually I don't scratch that, I don't even need that. But anyways, this is the this has been the Necromancer setup. I think I went overboard with like a bit of the, you know, the explanation. Maybe it's like slightly too long now, but let me go through the skills real quick. So max everything that gives damage pretty much. At level 97 you will max everything and you'll have points to spare. So max everything, 1 point in Amplify. To be honest, it's because I was supposed to play in one TVT tournament that I put Amplify. I normally don't even play TVT, so I don't really care at all about you know, about Amplify Curse, because I never use it, because it's only used in TVT. So pretty much, except from that, yeah, I wouldn't skill that. And here one in Golem, one in Golem Mastery, and one in Summon Resist. So pretty much, yeah. Actually, I have another 2 points in Summon is in Golem Mastery. And then yeah, if I didn't skill Amplify Curse, I would put 1 more point in Golem Mastery or in Golem. That's pretty much it. So with that, thanks for watching, and yeah, check out some of the rest of the setup, like character setup videos if you'd like, if you're interested to see what my other characters are using. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching and have a good day, guys.